Hey, what's up, fam? We're here for 30 minutes of quads and glutes. This is actually a 20-minute EMOM style, and then we'll have a warm up, cool down on your own, but warm up together. So we've got a lot going on. I'll show you what I have in my setup. Um, you can really just get away with using dumbbells and a shallow bench today. I will say that having a plate will make it a little bit easier for kickbacks. And if you do have a mini loop band to add resistance to your kickbacks, that's also helpful. But I'll be using mostly 15s and 20s. I also have a landmine, so I will be using that for sumo squats. If you do have access to a barbell, landmine, heavier weights, do what you got to do for your sumos and RDLs. So I also recommend having a chair or wall nearby for banded kickbacks. And obviously, your shallow bench can be whatever it needs to be. We'll be doing bridge holds, and we'll kick it off with our warm up. Let me try to get music back on. Here we go. And this is just Peloton playlist. So I will share it. Ooh, there we go. Here we go. I will share the playlist. Just know that it's really freaking long. All right, let's kick it off with some air squats to start. Now, in our warm up, I want you to get focused on range of motion so that your form is solid once we get to the functional movement, okay? So air squats, just take a second to feel the full range of motion there. Push up through those heels. Engage the core. Awesome work for 3, 2, and 1. We've got a lot of squats today. Single leg, kickstand that one side, reach down in sort of like an RDL motion. So sending hips back, doubling as a hamstring stretch. Good, last one. Switch it up. So even though this is a 20-minute AMRAP today, and you're shooting for as many rounds as possible, not as many reps as possible, we still need to see quality reps. You'll get a lot of them. Don't worry, it's 20 minutes. That's a long time for 7 exercises, okay? So 7 exercises at mostly 10 reps each. Plenty of time to get your rounds in and to get your reps in. So I want you to take round 1 as sort of like your trial round. And you should, at this point, if you've been doing legs with me, you should have a basic understanding of your squat weight, your RDL weight, your static lunge weight, whatever you're comfortable with. But with all of the moves back to back to back, still take this opportunity in round 1 as sort of like a trial. All right, so don't be married to the weight that you select necessarily. Shoot for what you think will work for the full 20 minutes, but don't be married to it. Don't be opposed to make adjustments at any point. Okay, so we've got squats, static lunges, 8 per side, RDLs, 10 reps of RDLs, clamshells, 8 per side, kickbacks, boom, banded or not banded. A wall nearby is perfectly fine. 8 and 8, landmine squats, sumo squat 10, and then bridge holds 10. So don't cheat that hold. I want to check my connection. Looks good. All right, cool. Everything's in frame. Let's go. 20 minutes on the clock. if you need another second to stretch it out, hip flexors, hamstrings, glutes, quads, whatever you need to stretch it out, take another 10 seconds or so. And if you need a real dynamic warm-up, then go ahead and just pause this, get your 10 minutes of stretching in, and come back when you're ready. All right, otherwise, let's get started. We've got squats. I'm going to start with 15s. We've got 10 reps of squats. And if this feels stupid easy for me, at the end of the round, I'm going to bump up to 20s, no problem. Good, I'm halfway. Again, you're in charge of counting reps, but I'm always happy to be a pace partner. So just know I like quality reps. I'm not rushing. But I am pushing myself with my weight selection. All right, static lunge. It's up to you if you want to take an elevated static lunge to get a little more of that glute work, which I'm going to do. We've got 8%. So good. 8 and 8. So good. All right, we've got RDLs coming. Grabbing my 20s, obviously. Straight leg. We've got 10 reps. Now I really want you form focused here. Send the hips back versus falling forward. Tuck that chin to chest. Good, 2 more. Get a little bit of recovery, working recovery, coming in these clamshells. Here's how you want to modify, if you need a modifier. Keep the hips down and just literally open up the knees, open up the top knee. All right, if you don't need to modify this move, you're here. We're going 8 and 8, so I've got 2 more. Good, quick little butt spin or flip it over. Eight, so good. All right, kickbacks are next. We are in minute 4. Now I want to explain kickbacks to get the most out of this move right here. It's a subtle, very subtle move. Boom. Again, elevating one side will help you with that straight path. But it's a subtle move. Subtle glute activation and then release. Subtle glute activation, release. Good. 2 more. Awesome. Let's switch. I'll tell you what makes me happy. What makes me really happy, and this might sound silly, last one, is when I go to the gym and see women like on the cable machine, on the squat rack, lifting on their own, following a program, following a 4 or 5 5-day split, landmine sumo squats. Here we go, 10 reps. And literally getting it done with no intimidation. Not that it's not intimidating to start. I know that it is. Eight, 2 more. Good. 9, awesome work. Last one. 10, bridge holds. Last move before we start it over. But like I said, I'm just super proud of being a part of this generation of women that lift unapologetically. Heavy weights, less light weights and high reps. That was like never a thing. I don't know why that was ever a thing, but getting it in and getting it done. Hold for 3. Good, release. Hold for 3 and release. Good. I know there's a lot of counting in this move right here. We're halfway. Two more. Good, strong hold, last one. And release. Oh my God. Whew. We're in minute 6. Holy shit. 6 of 20. We gotta keep it moving. So that's 1 round down. Track it however you want to track it. Squats. Regular, old, dumbbell or barbell squats. 10. Good. 8 and 8, static lunge. Shit, quads are burning. Quads and glutes on fire. Here we go. 8, other side. Last one, 8. Woo, girl. 10 RDLs, let's do it. I'm halfway. Don't worry, clamshells are coming. Oh my God, so good. Here we go. Clamshell it out with me. Modify if you need. If not, get those hips up. Engage the oblique. 8 and 8. Awesome work. Switch. Now what's funny and interesting is we're made to believe that clamshells and kickbacks, that's all we need to do to build a booty, right? Wrong. If your leg day doesn't have squats, RDLs, bridges or Bulgarians, squat variations, then are you even leg daying? Are you even leg daying? Kickbacks are great. You're not going to ever do 100 of them and expect anything to happen if you're not lifting. Here we go. That being said, this is one of my favorite glute exercises. It's a great complement to your compound movements. Good, last one, eat and switch. Good. Try to come straight back, little glute activation. Don't open up the hip. Good, last one, 8. So good. We are halfway through this workout right now. Halfway. Which means if you think you can give me more, then it's time to step it up and do that. All right, whether that looks like heavier weights, moving quicker in between. Two more. Boom. Bridge holds. All right. I'm going 2 resistance bands, not 1, because my holds were sort of falling last time. So I'm going to manage a decent weight. You can use dumbbells, a barbell, whatever you got, whatever you need. 2, 3, release. Good. 2, 3. Good. Keep chin tucked to chest. Awesome. We are halfway. 2, 3. Awesome. 8, 2, 3. Release. Don't cheat that hold. Perfect. Last one. 2, 3. Holy shit, my ass is on fire. My ass is on fire. All right, we're in minute 12. Quick sip of water if you need. We're moving into round 3. Timing wise, I think we should get at least 2 more rounds in, including this round. Let's go. Oh, so good. Eight, good. Switch. Eight. Woo! 10 RDLs, let's go. Arguably the hardest part of the workout right here. Woo! 10. Good. Clamshells. 8 and 8. This is My favorite part of the workout right here. Switch. Now, if you're looking for a further progression, you can go ahead and lift that top leg all the way up. Get a little more height, like there's a string pulling that leg straight up in a bent position. Good, 2 more. 8, oh my God, woo! Let's kick it back. Let's kick it back. We are in minute 14. Hell yeah. Arguably through the worst of the worst, or the most challenging, not the worst. I always say when you're done with round 3, that's the most challenging round because you know the moves, you've nailed your weight selection, but now you're starting to fatigue. And if you've been lifting challenging weights, using good form, and all of that, you're just going to be fatigued at this point. 15 minutes in, 16 minutes in. 10 sumos. Halfway, toes pointed out, nice wide stance. Oh, so good. Boom. Your squats are as if you're on an elevator, so straight up and down, whereas your RDLs, you're on an escalator, leg movement. 10 hip thrusts. We don't want to cheat the hold. Find a weight or resistance that's comfortably challenging for you. Good. Awesome. Good. We're halfway. So good. 2 more. Fucking last one here. 2, 3, breathe through the shaking, relax. Oh my God. Let's try to hit that one more final time. We are in minute 17, so we've got to speed things up a bit. 3 minutes of work, quality over quantity. And 10, holy shit. That was my 40th squat. 70th if you count sumos. Lunges, 8 and 8. Switch it up. Drop those weights a sec if needed. Eight. RDLs. Let's go, 10 reps, good form. Halfway, your knees can be soft. Okay, your knees can be soft. Two more. So many people think you can't bend your knees at all with RDLs. No, you have to keep those knees soft. You have to. Clamshells, let's go. Good, switch. We've got 1 minute, 35 seconds remaining. Eight. Good. Kickbacks. Remember, no arching that back, no flailing around. Upper body stays nice and still. So good. Switch. Good. Less than a minute to complete 20 reps of work. Sumos, let's go. We got this. Strong pump right here. Good, last one. Freaking 80th squat on the day. Give yourself a hand. We've got 20 seconds of work, 10 reps to complete. Right freaking here. Snap it in. Hurry up, let's go. Don't cheat that hold. Stay with it. We'll get through at least half. Come on, give it to me right here. For 3, 2, and 1. Saved by the bell. Not exactly a full round completed, but we'll take it. I'll take it. I'm going to go ahead and finish the round in OT. You do you, babe. Cool it down however you need. Definitely cool it down. Don't skip that part. Stretch. Hydrate. Eat something nourishing. Slay your weekend, and I'll see you strong next week.